Hey guys, what's up? It is Tuesday. I know it's a little bit later, but yeah, I've completely lost all sense of time, which shouldn't really surprise me because I've been working home for a while, but because I've relied on other people to help me keep a sense of time and what day it is and what time it is, and now no one has it. So yeah, half the time I really literally don't know what day it is. But it is Tuesday, so it's Tips, Tricks, and Tools Live. And today, what I wanted to talk to you guys about is creating a mission statement. And I know that there's a lot of crazy stuff going on right now. And in regards to that, I just want to encourage you that even though there's so much uncertainty happening right now, I don't want you to stop pressing forward. I don't want you to stop pushing or reaching for your goals because this won't last forever. And in reality, there are a lot of actual opportunities for so many different people because whatever it is that you have to offer that only you can offer, I promise you someone needs that and they need it now. Even though things aren't ideal, they still need that. So we're going to keep going with just creating that brand and creating that brand that helps you stand out, gets people's attention, talks to your ideal customers, and then starts bringing in that increased income and allows you to create a greater impact. So again, we're going to talk about mission statements. Super important. And one of the reasons, not kind of like your old school mission statements, but one of the reasons that it's important, and then I do this with all of my clients when we're going through their strategy, is that what you're actually doing within that mission statement is you're accomplishing a couple of things. One, it's a great thing for you to have to kind of check yourself on. Two, you're inherently also creating a differentiating factor in a value statement. And you'll see what I mean by that when I kind of give you some examples you could try to work through. And then you're also creating, one of the things that I noticed, and I noticed it a while ago, but still early in my entrepreneurial career, is that being able to succinctly and clearly tell people who you are and what you do and who you serve in one sentence is huge. And people look for that a lot. That's what you see a lot of times on, when you look at someone's LinkedIn profile and what's underneath their picture. Or when someone says, tell me what you do. Those kind of quick little statements, they're really prevalent and they're actually really handy to have. And it took me a little while to get to mine because what I couldn't tell you what I did without spending 2 or 3 minutes, multiple sentences, and so being able to say immediately that I create standout brands and web designs for purpose-driven entrepreneurs so they can increase their increase their income and their impact. Yeah. And there's a little bit longer version of that where it says that I create standout brands and designs for purpose-driven entrepreneurs by helping them identify what makes them unique. Yeah. So that they can increase their income and impact. And so anyway, we're going to talk about that today. And I am going to share my screen with you. And I'm also going to drop the link to this doc in the comments as soon as I'm done so that you can have access to that should you want to use it. Let's see here. Cool. All right. So this is the document that I'm going to share with you. It's super simple. And what we have here in these top 3 is essentially there are 3 templates for you to potentially work through to start to create this mission statement. And I actually got this from one of my coaches, Carly Anna, who's just fabulous and amazing. And she really created some great fill in the blank templates here. And so it's something that I've used, and I've used it with a lot of my clients. And the reason that I like this is because it's kind of foolproof, and it really is highlighting 3 very different ways to tackle this, but it's highlighting key pieces of information that you need to make sure you have in your mission statement. So the first one, and you're going to see, you may be reading ahead, but these examples down here, I filled them in for you so you can kind of see how they can read a little bit differently. So in the first example, the key pieces that you're filling in are, who you are, what industry you're in, what you provide, how you're different, and who your customer is, right? So for me, what that looks like is Stephanie Powell Creative is the only graphic and web designer that provides an increase in income and impact sorry, I lost my place for a second there. With standout brands and web designs to purpose-driven entrepreneurs. Now you notice that it kind of twists some things around a little bit, and that's the beauty of this. You can make it work for you and for your brand and what it needs to say. The second one focuses on who your customer is, what your customer's goal is, and the voice and the differentiating factor. So that one for me is that I help purpose-driven entrepreneurs accomplish standout brands and websites so they can increase their income and impact in a boldly authentic way through strategy and design. Now, just a little bit of a spoiler alert, that one right there, that's the one that I would use for me because it helps me tackle the things that I want to the best, and it resonates the most with me. It reads the most organic for me. And then the third one is going to focus a little bit more on what you do and how you do it differently, right? So for me, I believe creative design should be boldly authentic. Oops, sorry, that was supposed to be deleted. Boldly authentic through standout branding and web design so you can increase your income and impact. And so they all say the same thing, but they read a little bit differently, and the emphasis is a little bit different. And so what I would encourage you to do is to start looking and replacing these things that are in all caps with your stuff, your brand, your passions, your goals, what you do, and see which one feels the best. Don't be afraid to switch some things around, change it up a little bit. But this is a good starting place for you if you have no idea where to even begin to create that mission statement for your brand. If you're going through this, I would love it if you would share what you've got in the comments. If you have any questions, please, by all means, always drop them in the comments. I'm happy to help and answer. And there are a lot of other people that I know would love to give feedback and help where they can too. So hope everyone is staying safe, staying healthy, staying as sane as you possibly can during the quarantine. And I hope you're staying home. And if there's anything that I can do for you, please let me know, you guys. All right, until next time. Everyone take care. Later.